We are live outside in this heat. Oh, man. All right. Here we go. Hey, everybody, this is Rock Queen 71 coming at you live from my headquarters. How's it going? It's Thursday, Thursday. And it's hot like a out here. It's 90 degrees. 90 degrees. And I'm going to rough it out. And I bet you Bigfoot out there is living his best life, swinging in a hammock, fanning himself, having a nice cold drink. Oh, man. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you're staying cool. I hope you're staying inside. I don't have second thoughts about going back inside. I need to be outside for a little bit. I really do. But just a reminder, folks, June is post-traumatic stress disorder month, and I want to give credit where credit's due. Mama Snoop, I love you. I love you. She's like, it's not only post-traumatic stress disorder month, it's Men's Health Month. So give it up for Mama Snoop, huh? So, I have to put something in the community post about that, huh? Let's say a prayer, guys. Actually, what did I just do? Oh, man, there's a spider falling on me. There's a spider about that big. I don't know what kind of spider that was. Hey, Mad Dog, how's it going? Welcome to my stream. I hope you're staying cool. No, I don't. I don't know how to do it. I think if you go to coffee, it's co-fi.com, and you put Rock Queen 71. You know, I usually don't listen. I don't ask for donations. I don't. I feel blessed already. I should have been dead years ago. You know. But I do appreciate it. And all that. Usually Streamlabs will you know, have a lot of resources for, you know, if you need help with, you know, finding a detox rehab or whatever. I didn't even go, wait, no. I didn't even go to prom. Yeah, I was a metal chick. I was the metal queen back in high school. But yeah, nah, I didn't go to prom. I dropped out. Uh, Skip, how you doing? At least I don't have a Kim Kardashian voice where it's like a voice fry. Anyway. Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you, Skip. Whoop. I'm gonna tell you something. My son never went to prom either. You know why? He says, Mom, I'm not gonna go to prom. I'm like, why? He's like, because it's not real music. You know, and he didn't go. Did he miss anything? It's an experience, but it costs a lot of money to go to prom. No, I'm from Cleveland, Oklahoma. I actually went to the Hall of Fame back in 2009 when they had the Bruce Springsteen exhibit up. Thanks, Rick. A lot of people think so too. All right, hold on. There's a joke here. All right, hold on. If you are an American before you go to the bathroom, what are you in the bathroom? European. Ah, good dad joke. Good sense of humor. I love that. Big Al. Not where I'm from. Not from Jersey. You have to have a limo and maybe a Lincoln Town car and oh, maybe you didn't go, right? Is that what you're saying? My daughter went to prom, and they actually had their prom at on a New York cruise ship. They actually saw the New York City skyline on a cruise ship. Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. What kind of bike, Al? Yeah, now it's getting hot. Now, you know, I'm running my mouth. I think it's making me sweat even more. Shoot. Oh my word. Dishpan, what's up, buddy? Hello, and welcome to the Queen's Light Brigade. Like and subscribe to help create a wildfire change. Kick at the darkness till it bleeds daylight. From Rocket Queen's headquarters in Oklahoma. You should be a DJ, Dishpan. Yeah, cyber hug! Hi, Lisa. Well, let Dishpan tell you. Hold on. Cyber hug. Cyber hot and sweaty hug. Cyber hug. I hope I didn't get my sweat on you, Tyson. Anyway, Lisa, this shit is about... Let me introduce myself to you. I'm Rock Queen 71 coming at you live from my headquarters in Rock, Oklahoma. And I've been in recovery from crack and heroin since 2004, alcohol since 2011. And I only stream to help people, to share my experience, strength, and hope that they too can find recovery, that they too can have a better life. You know, I'm so human. I go through depression, anxiety, panic attacks, pain issues. And we are trying to create a wildfire of change with the Queen's Light Brigade. And the Queen's Light Brigade is an army. We uplift each other. We stand with each other. We love on each other when we're going through a lot of issues. You know, we talk. Boy, do we talk. You know. And we are trying to create something bigger than ourselves. And there's a lot of negativity on YouTube. So for people that are doom scrolling, getting depressed, they're drinking a lot, self-medicating, whatever, they can always come on here. Hi, Squad, what's up? And Lisa says, awesome cause. I am struggling right now. Lisa, let me give you a cyber hug. Lisa, welcome. I'm going to give you a cyber welcome love hug. I appreciate you being here. Everybody else does too. So, what are you struggling with? Right now, I'm struggling with the heat. Yeah. Oh my God. I know it was a humid puppy today. I just came out with this. Heroin and crack and Fox. What do you want tonight, Fox? Life is beautiful, even though things are crazy. No, I'm not in Florida. I'm in Rock, Oklahoma. Yeah, all right. Sorry about that, Lisa. Yeah, Oklahoma. I thought you knew that already. Lisa, how long have you been on the crack, heroin, and Xanax for? It does get better. I mean, I go through my dark times too with my back pain. 25 years? Yeah, we don't talk about what goes on in the world, what's going on in the world. This is our space. Thank you, Dish. So, is it still working for you? Apparently not if you're struggling, right? Absorbing Junior, I'm just saying. I know it's hard. I was on it for a while and stuff, and I'm telling you, when it wasn't working for me, and when I was sick and tired, being sick and tired, I went to rehab. I mean, I was a chronic relapser too, okay? But, hi Heather, how are you? Way to go! I've been praying for him. Good. Cyber love hug to you, Heather, and to your dad. I'm so happy about that. Keep the faith, right? Living in Tennessee was a trigger for me. Like they say, people, places, and things. You have to get rid of all three of those things. And if you've been on it for 25 years, Lisa, you never went to detox? Did you kick in jail? Everyone hates outsiders down there. It's nuts. Mary, if I'm pronouncing your name wrong, I apologize. I'll just call you Mary. Sending love to everyone in the chat from the Czech Republic, Prague. Please be here for others that you love. If you don't love yourself, right, I thank God. Thank you, Mari. I truly appreciate you and that message. Jail and detox. When was the last time? Lisa. And how old are you now? Thank you, BML. Thank you. A lot of people do. I appreciate the compliment. I'm 47, and the last time was 5 years ago, detox. What's keeping you from getting yourself clean and sober? No, we didn't, and we should. Do you want me to do it or you? I'll do it. Let's pray, guys. All right. Let's pray, guys. Dear Heavenly Father, please bless the stream that we can help people, uplift people, give them hope and inspiration to get themselves clean and sober, and any other struggles that they are enduring right now. Please let them see the light and get them out of the darkness. And God bless everyone in the stream. In the name we pray. Amen. All right. All right. You haven't smoked a cigarette in like 14 years? This is my last vice. I can't quit. I mean, I can quit, but I choose not to. Because, you know how it goes. All right, Lisa says, I don't know. I try every day to stop, but I just uh, can't. I had clean time 4 years. That was 5 years ago. So if you had clean time, right, for 4 years, you could still do it. That's your proof right there. What got you to relapse? Lisa? I was a chronic relapser, but I was doing it for everybody else except for myself. Yeah, right. I kind of figured. I'm not laughing at you because I can relate to it a lot. But when I got myself clean and sober, I did it for my mother, my kids, probation, the judge, everybody else except for myself. And relationships are the number one Sorry. Relationships are the number one problem why people relapse. Hi, King Nothing. Hey! Do you like that song from Metallica? King Nothing. Howdy. Hey, Toasty, what's up? Mary says, I would cut down the Xanax little by little, then the crack the same way, and then last the heroin. Do you like weed? It could be a life-saving decision for you, Lisa, and sending you my love. Just got back inside. Yeah, it's hot. I got sober because I was told I couldn't do it, so I just proved them wrong. Been there, done that. Good song! Off the Fuel album. Have you been to their concert? All right. Yeah, congratulations to... Hold on. Say everybody... Everybody can congratulate Squatch and... Hold on. I'm going down. And Mary... Oh, I know you do. Yeah. R.I.P. Dimebag Daryl. Lisa, where are you from? I don't want to get off topic here. We should be focusing on you. If you can do it for 4 years, you can do it again. And I highly doubt you're still with this guy, right? My ex-boyfriend went to the Salvation Army in Worcester, Massachusetts. And all right, so it's so hard. Yeah. Yeah, relationships You know, it's hard. But Lisa, when did you go to meetings? Thank you, Calm. Did you? No. There is a place on the internet. Why? What? I want to hear you say why. Why don't you want to go? Thank you, King. Nothing. I know. King Nothing here. Let me give you a cyber hug. Cyber recovery, welcome, love hug. You're welcome. Mimi, what's up? Yeah, hold on. All right, wait. Every time I got it, leave with a guy or a dealer. Thank you, Mimi. Thanks, James. Everybody does too. Did you just, Lisa? Hold on. Did you just go to NA? I wish in a way I was in my studio right now. Both? How long? How long were you in the program before these guys hit on you? There's certain meetings, okay, that are meat markets, okay? And that's the ones you want to stay away from. Meetings can be mad if you find other people who bring you down there. Problem is, Lisa is pretty, so these guys give her drugs. Yeah, to bring her down. You need a strong foundation, Lisa. You have a strong foundation here with the Queen's Light Brigade. But, however, like you said before, you never went to detox, you kicked in jail, right? I would suggest for you to find a detox and then go to rehab. Because there you can build a foundation before you get out, and then you can stay away from people, places, and things. And then go to meetings and find the right meetings for you. You know what I mean? Well, you have family here. You have friends here, believe it or not. But if you're still using... Yeah, right, exactly. There's a... Oh, I'm gonna give you a site to go on. I know you're trying. You're doing. Right? You are. Okay? And it's hard to come on here because we don't know each other, right? And you come on here saying, oh, look at this. I wonder what this is about. Something's telling you right here in the heart, saying, I gotta get some help. And what this man just put up, intherooms.com, is a place of recovery. There's all kinds of meetings. There's AA, NA, Celebrate Recovery. They have cannabis recovery. Yes, believe it or not, guys. They have chronic pain meetings there. They have dual diagnosis where if you're diagnosed with a mental illness and drug addiction, that helps too. You can find a lot of information. Thank you, Dish. That's right, Gary. But the thing is, she wants to, because why would she come on here and talk about it? I've been there too, where I was an ambivalent. Okay, everybody's been there. I remember going to rehab, saying, you know what, I have to get a locket from my dealer, my dope man, because it's so important to me. That was just an excuse, and they let me go. I have 1,000,001 excuses. You want to hear them? Right? Do you have kids, Lisa? So they're out of the house, right? Do they know what's going on with you? They have to know, right? They have to. I mean, what's the situation with them? They know what's going on with you? So let me ask you this. Have they ever come to your door and you were all frazzled, zooted out? You open up the door and it was them. Didn't you feel ashamed? That was probably a total buzzkill. Brandon's like, yeah, but it gets to the point that someone likes being treated that way. Well, the drinking and the drugs screw up your way of thinking. Okay? And especially when you have low self-esteem, it's like, oh, yeah, see, I'm not really worth much and stuff. This is how love is. This is how it's supposed to be for me. You know what I mean? I get what you're saying, though, Brandon. Simply Water. Hello! Upstate New York. I was born in New York State. Way to go, Brandon! Everybody congratulate Brandon. Way to go. Let me give you a going to give you a cyber proud of you hug. Keep on keeping on. See, I'm going to say this, Lisa, we have a lot of people in recovery here. I used to live in Middletown, New York. Well, I was born in Warwick. That's where the old drive-in theater is. We almost lost our house in a wildfire about a year and a half ago. We almost lost this. So, it's been through a lot. Yep, I know them. The last drive-in, I know, was in Auburn. I see all the love here, which I don't have in my life. We are here to love you so you can love yourself. And I'm sure you heard about that in AA. We're here to guide you, to lift you up, to stand with you, to support you. But it's up to you where it's like, okay. You know what I mean? You have to love yourself before you can love anyone else. So anyone else can love you. A lot of court-ordered AA, and I'm glad I did. And sometimes it has to be because it still plants the seeds, right, Skip? I love them. Right, Dish? But Lisa, check out intherooms.com. God helps you through everything, even when you are going through a tough time. I can vouch for that. God is good. And I should have been dead years ago. But here I am, alive and kicking in Oklahoma. You know? I'm sure, Lisa, that your kids would support you if you went into a detox and then rehab. And it would be a long-term rehab. So just so you can get the foundation. I just have a feeling that your kids would support you. Army greatest. Thank you. Right, get on maintenance that will help. I've been to Carrier Foundation, which is in Belmead, and that was like a country club. In the summertime, they would have like barbecues every couple of weeks, you know, with ribs, shrimp, I mean, whatever. But then I went to the worn down rehab called Turning Point. Turning Point was in Cedar Grove, New Jersey, Verona, New Jersey. And I actually, I booked from there once. But I still went back, like, a couple of years later. And it helps you get that foundation and get all that junk out that you've been holding on for so long. The reason why you get high and stuff. You understand what I'm saying? Then I went to the Bridge Rehab in Northeast Philadelphia. I've been all over, man. You know, for some people, it takes one time for it to click, and for some it's, you know, way to go, Boston! Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Bam! Boston. Boston, keep on keeping on. I congratulate you. Cyber Love Recovery Hug. Way to go. Thanks, Army. Way to go. I've been off cracking heroin since 2004, alcohol since 2000. And I'm telling you, it's all these examples right here. It's not just me, it's everybody else in this room. Or room, I should say style. The street. I think the heat's getting to me. Boston Bill, let me ask you something. How did you make it to 15 years? Be an inspiration for others, especially Lisa. How did you do it? How? And for those that don't know how, it's honesty, open-mindedness, and willingness. Oh, I'm telling you, I've been out here for what, 45 minutes, and this is already water. It's... Army, we almost lost all this. Yeah. There. So I stand up. So Boston says this: I just couldn't take the misery and lifestyle anymore. You just got sick and tired of being sick and tired, right, Boston? I love the group too. Methadone and Suboxone help too. to tell you something, Boston, okay? I kicked it. Like, I didn't go on Suboxone, I didn't go on methadone, nothing. Because they are, I'm going to say this. I know a lot of people that been on methadone, even when I was using methadone and Suboxone and whatever, okay? They are meant to keep you on that for years. It's a man-made synthetic heroin. And when you get off that, when you try to get off it, it's more destructive than kicking heroin. It deteriorates your bone structure and everything. But I'm going to say this, okay? Just because I never took Suboxone, methadone, or whatever, some people need that, okay? But for some reason, God is good. God is good. I didn't have to be on that crap. You know what I mean? And I'm not trying to, cut you down in any way or whatever, okay? Are you still on it now? Cynthia, what's up, girl? Hold on. Cynthia, my little Miss Greeter. How are you? Cyber love hug. Cyber sweaty love hug. God. It's hot. It's really hot. Yeah, you're winging off it. What's up, big? Wait, hold on. Hello, beautiful queen. How are you? Jim doing this hot day. Please drink water. You are sweaty and it's hot. Can't help but worry about my sister. Love you, Miss Lady. I know. I'm not even drinking Java Monster. I don't have Java Monster right now. I know. Wait, whoop. Hold on. A pleasure meeting you in this shared human experience we call life. Take care and seek God always. Eternity is a lot longer than life as we know it. Yes, Army, we're just a vapor in this life. We're just a vapor, right? God bless you too, Army. Is Lisa still here? Wait, hold on. Thank you, Boston. I appreciate you. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just going down and down and down and down. Tim, how's it going? He's 94 days into recovery. I'm very grateful. Well, how about that? Did you go to 90 meetings in 90 days? And get yourself a sponsor and maybe get a coffee commitment and stuff? Let me give you a cyber love hug, Tim. Cyber love recovery hug. Keep on keeping on, Tim. You got this. And that was a good blackout, guys. That was a good blackout. Thank you, Deplete. Yeah, everybody likes him. Never give up on recovery. My father died from addiction. I'm sorry to hear that. top. I have a sponsor, and I'm so an outpatient. Good for you! See, you're going to any lengths to get your recovery, right? We love you right back, Boston. I like Italian. Yeah, recovery happens. There's no hopeless alcoholic or addict. There isn't. You're Italian? I thought you would be Irish because you're from Boston. Yeah, 66 years old, and I'm sick of this crap. Let me tell you something. There's a huge pandemic of addiction and mental illness going on in this world. You know why that is? Do you know why that is? It's because of this. The cell phone is the most addictive drug they ever invented. Yep. He's enjoying the outside. Irish and Italian. Yeah. He does exist. And if you guys want a Bigfoot hunter, my husband will help you find him. Thank you, Top Shelf. So, I mean, is Lisa still here? Thank you, Top Shelf. I truly appreciate you. I'm literally a smoke show. There, I proved it. I am a smoke show. I just proved it. Lisa, honey. We want you to live your best life. We all do on this live stream. Check out intherooms.com. Okay? And they will probably, I think they have a directory on the nearest detox or the rehab. Thank you, Hellride. Thank you, Lisa. I love you. Yeah, they're my signature look. Oh, I'm wavy, all right. Woo! I hated that ice cream by Ben & Jerry's. I want updates on you, Lisa. I have a challenge for you, Lisa. With love, that is. Look at me. I want you to check out intherooms.com. Go to the meeting schedule. Okay? Go to one online meeting of your choice, either AA or NA. Gary says, I went through this with my wife, so I know firsthand. I will check it out. I've been with that site ever since it got online. And that's a long time. That's like 14 years. Thank you, Boston. Yes, I can. Wait, hold on. Wait. Dishpan. Can you put in therooms.com for Lisa? If you're still here. There's something for everybody on that site, guys. You can even write blogs. You know, you can just read other people's blogs on how they got themselves clean and sober. Lisa, this man just sent you the link. Me go watch? Wait, hold on. Boston. First of all, where do you think I'm from? Check it out. I want to know how you like the meetings. But it shouldn't replace the brick and mortar meetings. Like the physical meetings you actually go out to. New Hampshire? Boston? Nope. I like my coffee. We go down to Jersey. Oh, see, I just screwed up. New York. Well, I was born in New York State. Jersey, baby, Jersey. Yes, Jersey. You're on the methadone clinic. But you're still getting high. So apparently it's not working for you. Boston's tapering himself off. I wouldn't mind. I'm from Ireland. Never been to America. Well, one day. Chip, I'm going to tell you something. America is the greatest country in the world, despite what's going on in it. That's all I'm going to say. And you're still going to meetings, right? Exactly, Hufford, yes. That's how I did it. I wasn't on no methadone or Suboxone and stuff, but I know people that have and stuff, and they've been on methadone for 20 years or more. Yeah. Sorry, Tim. Hello, Canada. Well, thank you very much. Much love and much blessings to you too, Chip. I really appreciate you. I only do this stream to help people. I don't do it for the money. I don't do it for the fame. There's so much going on in this world right now with a pandemic of drugs, self-medication, mental illness, and whatever. And I just hate to see people doing what they're doing to themselves. You know what I mean? Thanks. Well, once you get to know me, I think you'll think different. Wink, wink. And And people can be so crappy. You've seen it on here, right? But you just can't see the trolls. You just have to put one step in front of the other and move on. You know? I've been in this game for a long time. And trolls are nothing to me. Hoof says, no stepping stones, just me with door locked. And yeah, just put it out. Yep. And craving for sweets, right? Like Milky Way bars, whatever. Well, I appreciate what you're you doing this. And I will be back to visit your page, dear. Thanks again. Hugs. Tim, thank you. Tim, take care. Cyber recovery of hug. Keep on keeping on. And die. I should say that. I should tell that to my husband. He would laugh at it. I haven't had so much Dr. Pepper in my life since I moved to Oklahoma. I hear you. You just lost 90 pounds last year. Well, congrats to that. Yeah, but sometimes you gotta treat yourself, Boston. I love food, can't you tell? But when you get yourself clean and sober, your taste buds come back to life and everything. All right, wait, I'm hold on. I like Italian. I actually like New Zealand like a lamb. I just had ramen. Wait a minute, hold. Oklahoma, thank you, absolutely, me too, yup. It's expensive, though. It's really expensive. Don says, I love good lamb. Lisa, remember the challenge, okay? One meeting tonight on In the Rooms, okay? And please come back so we can check up on you. Sherry, what's up, girl? Lisa, the Queen's Light and I are giving you some love and you get out of that darkness you're in. Cyber love hug. You can, oh my God, you can do it. I don't know what just happened. What just happened? Yeah. Am I live right now? I think it's, but something just happened and hold on. It's storming here like right. We're supposed to get rain here too, actually. Well, dude. Do, Lisa, do, not try, do. After my live. Alright, storming like here like crazy. I'm sorry I'm so behind. Jordan, okay. USA. Heather says, I love food too, and Rocket Queen, you are a wonderful person and you're doing an amazing job. Every time, I'm going to say this, every time I get a compliment like this, it humbles me even more. It keeps me grounded. Because I'm not making the live stream, you guys are. You're doing it. I'm just a facilitator. That's it. But I love you, Heather. Thank you for the compliment. Don says, very beautiful vibes. Love coming home to chat. Stay real. Stay you, man. Yes, working now. Sweet Shades. I love cats. You are cool. Stay humble. Light's been flickering and everything. Stay safe, Sherry. Greetings. You rock. Thank you, Skinny. You rock too. Welcome to my live stream. Welcome, Trevor. Whew. I'm like, is Boston still here? Hold on. You look melty? Yeah. Right, Sherry? We all got, hold on. We all got this stream across our feed for the same reason. We all have a real vibration inside of us all. Stay up, gang. There's a need for this on YouTube. There really is. You know, and when I first started streaming, guys, and this was back in 2019, I wasn't a serious streamer and stuff. I was on Mixer. I was on Mixer, and they had this Embers for All program. And so a friend of mine said, why don't you do that? You have nothing to lose. And Embers are like bits and on Twitch. But so when I got accepted to the program, not a second thought. I said, well, I'm going to donate all the money I get from the Embers to a rehab, which is Strong Tower, a faith-based rehab in Houston, Texas. Thank you. Make peace with your God. Thank you. So, that was the start of it. So my slogan, even back then, was, let's create a wildfire of change to diminish the darkness in the world. I know we're not going to get all the darkness in the world, guys, but we're going to fight like hell to get rid of it. And then a year and a half ago, a wildfire came through here. We almost lost our house. I feel you need to get out the environment on my way. I got through my addiction. Puerto Rico giving me a good life. Hi, Roxanne. Thank you very much. Yeah, but for hold on, Don. Yeah, but for some people, they have to stay in that environment because they can't move financially. They need money. I knew a couple people that lived in the Hollow in Morristown, New Jersey, and they had to stay there because they had no money. So they stuck with a program of AA. They went to speakers commitments. They made coffee. They stayed close to the program. Yeah. I could. My foot's asleep. I could show you the skirting of our house where my studio is, and we could have lost everything. Oh, sorry guys, my foot's asleep. And I came here on a wing, no money, a few hundred in my pocket, and my first ever time I flew, I hated the program they had me in. I got through it, felt better, but I needed out. Thanks, Jamie. My foot's all asleep. And a lot of times, these long-term programs, rehabs, will set you up in a halfway house and then sober living. Much love, sweetheart, and hope you shine bright. I always do. I always do, Jamie. Right now, I'm just hot. But it's all right. Well, you can't have them. Data. You can't have them. They're mine. Carol, yes, I am. For those that don't know, I'm Rock Queen 71 coming at you live from my headquarters in Rocklahoma. I've been in recovery from crack and heroin since 2004, alcohol since 2011, and the only reason why I stream is to help those that are still struggling with addiction, mental illness. I still go through depression, anxiety, panic attacks, pain, chronic pain with my back. Life is good. Life is good. Even though I go through my back pains and depression at times. Well, much love to you, Carol. Let me give you a cyber hug real quick. Carol, welcome to my stream. I hope you stay for a bit. Cyber love, welcome, hug. There you go. Now, Boston, is Boston still here? Boston. Boston said, well, you should do the stream 6 days a week. Summer, I'm trying to quit nicotine addiction. I know what you're going through. Look, I kicked everything else out in my life, and I can't quit. Sorry. It's hard. They say it's harder than quit heroin. You know, I have like nicotine gum in a candy jar. I never touch them. I have like straws that cost $17 on Amazon that are like cinnamon flavor or whatever. That yeah, it's bad. Hi Kimberly, how are you? Much love to you. Don't ever quit if you never truly want to. I will say something to that in a minute. It is. I quit heroin, but can't stop smoking. At least it's the lesser of the two, right? Warren, my daughter overdosed on heroin, hit with Narcan 7 times, rushed to hospital. She lived in now 8 years. She's had passed. She's married with a beautiful daughter and a loving husband. Way to go! Everybody congratulate Carol's daughter and her. Way to go! God is good, right? Oh, wow. Carol, please give this hug to your daughter, and to one day meet her on here. Cyber love, God is good, hug. Way to go. Did she meet her husband in this? Wait, oh, shoot. Not really, no. No. Oh, yeah, heroin doesn't discriminate. That's what you meant, Carol. My father died when I was 16 years old. He died June 9th, 1987. So a couple days ago, we were talking about my father's death. And he had emphysema. He also had a brain tumor. But in reality, he died from alcoholism. Okay? And I'm going to tell you a little story real quick. I hope I'm still on because I saw my father 2 weeks before he died, right? My mother and I went to see him down in North Carolina in Greensboro. All right? My father told my mother, well, get a carton of Winston Lights. And my mom's like, Al, you can't smoke in the hospital. He said, yes, we can. Go get a carton from North Carolina. All right. Take your time. So, my mother got my father a carton of Winston Lights. Now, you can imagine what I was feeling, right? Like the anticipation of seeing my father, because I haven't seen him in months or whatever, right? I only talked to him on the phone. We went in his room. He was in so much pain, he only had a sheet on him, okay, because of the radiation. And he's like, oh, thank you for the carton of cigarettes. He lost a lot of weight. So what he did was, he got a pack out of the carton, and he lined them up inside the hospital tray. And all that. And he lit one up, and I swear, this is what he did. He lit one up, and he would just, and he put it down in the ashtray and let it burn. And then when it was down, he would That's all he did. So one time he was really coughing up a lot. I mean, a lot. And I was like, you want me to go get the nurse? He's like, no. But his eyes almost popped out of his head. That's how much of a hard cough he had. You know what I mean? And I'll admit I get that kind of a cough too. But yeah. But it's funny, Kimberly. It's funny because when I'm in the hospital, you know, they'll put like a nicotine patch on me or whatever. And there was one time where they forgot to give me a nicotine patch. And I was fine. My husband doesn't smoke cigarettes. So you think it would be easy? Make peace with your God. It reminds me of my dad. He would rather that than quit 100%. I found alcohol was easier than cigarettes. Yeah, that's the thing. How is that? You know, they put like 109 chemicals in a cigarette. I remember there was times where I used to sneak cigarettes and detox or rehab and stuff. The ones that say no smoking loud. I would have my friends, you know, like give me a lighter and cigarettes. Meredith, how are you? Welcome to my stream. Welcome to the Queen's Light Brigade. Hi, Robbie. Thank you, Bobby. Well, Meredith, I don't do California sober. No, you're not. You're not worthless. Nobody's worthless on this channel. I'm old school when it comes to recovery, where I'm off of everything, except for like antidepressants or whatever. But you know, to each his own. You know what I mean? Thanks, Sherman, Shepherd, My friend had a couple of German Shepherds. One of them was called Kojak. German Shepherd, I'm going to give you a hug. German Shepherd, thanks for the sub. Welcome to the Queen's Light Brigade. And Cyber Love Hug. Thank you. What about weed and beer? Are you in recovery yourself? Oh my God. Woo! Wait, that's too close up and personal. Mama Snoop, what's up, girl? I replied to you. Wait, hold on. For those that all right, hold on, guys. Hold on. For those that just came in, I'll give you a cyber group hug, okay? All right? And I appreciate you all. You guys are making the stream. I'm not. It's all you that are doing it. So much love to you. So cyber group love, positivity hug. I'm back. You had a phone call. So, just to remind everybody, June is post-traumatic stress disorder month, and because of Mama Snoop, I give credit where credit's due. It's also Men's Health Month. It's hot as, yeah, I know. Look at me. Look at me. It's terrible. I'm battling it for you guys. And back there, I bet you Bigfoot is swinging in a hammock, fanning himself, having a virgin margarita or something. Well, I'm like, forget it. Men's mental health. Oh, okay. You check the calves? Oh, you what? You have cows? I love cows. Oh. Thanks, Loa. Loss. Sorry. You said that. Oh. My family does. I love cows. I have a whole shelf of cows. I have pictures of cows. I'm going to tell you a story, Squash. I'm going to tell you a story. This is why I love cows so much. My grandparents, my mom, and I went to Sussex County Fair in New Jersey when I was little. We went by the cows, right? So I went to pet a cow, and this cow took its tongue and licked me from chin up. So he had me at first lick. You have a donkey? You ride it? So, what's your donkey's name? Thanks, Lola! I appreciate you. Oh. Does she sleep with you? In the bed? Squash? Thank you, Skinny. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. When my son was in prison, he worked with cows 7 days a week. How long was he in prison for, Mama? You know, they do that. No, she's not housebroken. I've seen videos, like YouTube videos, like, you know, they have cows sleeping with them, or donkeys, or possums, or foxes, whatever. 3 years, and it was for drugs. How is he doing now? How is he doing now? I worked at a big ranch in Wyoming. I was raised on a farm. I should have been raised on a farm. I kind of figured because it's only 3 years. I wonder how I knew. But he's doing well, right, Mama? Right? I used to say to people, you know, I was raised in the city, but I have country attitude. Yeah! Here I am in Oklahoma, right? I feel more at home here than in Jersey. Jersey was just getting too built up in everything. He's an alcoholic drunk. I'm kicking him out of my house. Wow. That's tough. He doesn't abuse you, right, Mama? If he puts a hand on you, you call the cops. Yes, I have, right now. Thank you, Eagle. So you know what to do. Thanks, Young. Yep. I love cats. You were raised in southeast Oklahoma. Yeah, in the Ouachita Mountains, right? If I will, he calls me names, and that's when you have my support. You know that. Even calling you names is abuse. Mama, I'm gonna give you. Mama, I'm supporting you. You know that. I'm behind you 100%. I love you, Mama. Cyber love, support, love. Listen, Mama, if you need any help, what? Wait, hold on. Butters, what's up? I love you, Butters. I hope you're not melting in this heat. Butters, hold on. Smother me with your goodness. All right, hold on. Butters, Cyber loves, melting goodness, slathering hug. And you didn't get. Oh wow! Look. Up close and personal again. Well, you got my support too, Mama. Everybody in the chat say, you know, we support you, Mama. We stand by you, Mama. So how are you, Butters? Thanks, guys. You rock. You rock. That's the Queen's Light Brigade. I know, right there. I hope he gets the help he needs, Mama. We all hope and pray. You'd think he would have learned by now with being in jail for 3 years. Prison for 3 years. But sometimes that happens. Hi, Doug. How are you? I pray about it every day and night. That's so nice. Thank yous. And Butters, it's so true. Unfortunately, a lot of addicts and alcoholics have to die for others to live. I've had friends that died of overdoses and suicide and all that. And it's a shame because they were smart, you know? And guess what, guys? It's raining. It's not a downpour yet. It said on my phone it was going to probably rain around 5 o'clock or whatever. Squatch says my brother just got out of from doing a 5-year stint and he's already trying to borrow money. Rain over here in West Virginia. Country roads take me home to the home where I belong, West Virginia. And I bet you all you guys are out there like, oh my God, what the hell is that? I love West Virginia. Tyson Pond's correct. Bigfoot just ran off at least. Ah! I'm the voice of reason. Yeah, I know. Luke Combs, I'm telling you. Well, I freaking love you. I'm telling you, we're building something special here, guys. Hopeful strength hug. Oh, here we go again. Joe, well, I'm from Jersey, so thanks, Butters. I've lived in Oklahoma all my life except when I was to Wyoming, and I have yet to find a Bigfoot. Well, if you want a Bigfoot hunter, my husband is available to hunt Bigfoot with you. Hi, Jane. How are you? What a community we're building, right? A positive community. Hide and seek champion of the world. Yeah, right? Have you heard of the Oklahoma squid? They have an Oklahoma squid around here. I don't get it. I've been Bigfoot hunting a few times, but I found was... For a minute there, I thought you said beer. A bear? Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, White Snake. I love White Snake. David Coverdale. Thank you, Mama. I heard that I used to say that. You took my phrase. So Butters is trying to be a comedian. And he is a comedian. He's comic relief. Butters. And he says, I heard there's an oceanfront property for sale in Arizona. I heard of the Oklahoma octopus. Yeah, not the squid. Right, you're right. We should have open mic night for Butters. Boston! Did you take a break from me? Listen, I need to take a break from me. I drive myself crazy at times. Believe me, I do. Ask my husband. The beaches are rocky in Arizona, though. How would you know, White Snake? Have you been in Arizona? And I'm going to tell you something, Squatch. Jim has been looking at videos on YouTube of properties in southeast Oklahoma. What? Wait a minute. Fun fact, it's illegal to hunt dolphins in Oklahoma. What about the Oklahoma octopus? That's what were they smoking when they passed that bill, right? They must have smoking something. Yeah, so Jim is looking at YouTube videos of southeast Oklahoman properties, like way out in the sticks by the Ouachita Mountains, and some of them are off grid, but he always thinks of me. I love my husband very much and stuff. I have the best husband in the world, okay? And I put him through a lot of bullshit. But he says, well, if we get this property, oh, look, that shed could be your studio. Or down the driveway, that could be your studio, and we'll get you a four-wheeler. Or whatever. You know what I mean? Wouldn't that be something? I'll be honest with you, Queen. I'm recovering alcoholic, but I do not eat gummies. Oh, you eat gummies? Well, thank you for your honesty. That doesn't make me think less of you. Okay? And I'm going to just say this. Everybody's on their own journey in life, especially with the road to recovery. Okay? For me, I take antidepressants. I take anti-anxiety, which is visceral, and the antidepressant, I forget, it starts with a V, I forget. Okay? I need it right now. You know what I mean? I bought a bull in the Catchmitchee Mountains, and the dude I bought it from claimed to see Bigfoot on a weekly basis. Boston! 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 Oh, Boston! I wish you good luck with your channel, Boston. Cyber Love Hug! But, yeah, but doesn't gummies give you anxiety? You rock, Boston. See, this is just my opinion, okay? I'm just gonna say this and take it for what it's worth. A drug is a drug is a drug is a drug, okay? And the government made it so mainstream for medical marijuana, for recreational use of medical marijuana, for gummies, whatever. They made it so mainstream that it's acceptable. Okay? Kevin Stitt, our governor in Oklahoma, is trying to get rid of medical marijuana. Alright? For my generation, okay, I got busted for pot when I was 17. Okay? I'm just saying that, and it's ringing a little bit harder now. Let's say this real quick. A lot of people my generation, especially in Jersey and even where else in the United States, we always got busted for pot. Right? It was illegal. But now that they pass a bill for medical marijuana in most states and recreational marijuana in a few states, guess what happens? People our age start saying, oh, well, I can do illegal now. I'm just saying, okay? Jim and I went to a record store outside of Tulsa called the Spaceship, right? And we were looking through albums and stuff, right? Vinyl. Well, the Spaceship had a head shop. So I'm looking through the albums, you know, and I looked up, and there was this woman about my age looking for a bomb. And it was so surreal. Seriously. It was so surreal to see that. I was like, what the heck? But like in Oklahoma, you can break a fingernail and get a medical marijuana card. What? Hi, Ronaldo. I don't know what. And Dishpan says, funny how people are manipulating all the boomers that looked down on us for smoking in the 90s, 2000s, and are smoking it now because it's legal. And that's pretty much it. They do it over there. But you know what I'm talking about. They're doing it for a reason, okay? And we're not going to talk all political on here, whatever, okay? They are doing it to actually fog everybody's mind up so they don't pay attention to what's going on in the world, what's going on in the government, on the news, and whatever. That's my thought. Because how can you control a moralistic society? By drugging them up. The last time I smoked was in 2004. And to me, it was like a bag of hydroponic weed, okay? And to me, I didn't like the feeling. I mean, this is not, I don't feel right with this. you know. But that was before I got myself clean off the crack and heroin and alcohol. It didn't feel right. It was much stronger. Like, what stronger is, it's, pot now is a lot stronger than it was way back even in 2004. Yeah, exactly. It's not our grandmother's pot. That's for sure. But like I said, everybody's on their own journey with recovery and stuff. And I just feel like, a lot of people my age or whether that, pot was illegal, they're doing it because they can do it legally now. But take it for what it's worth, guys. I don't think less of you either. I really don't. Even though I have my opinions on certain things. Now, this stream is all about respect. Okay? Just keep an open mind. Respect my opinion and I'll respect yours. It's that simple. But a lot of people that are new to gummies, they say eat it, and it doesn't, thank you, Doug. Keith, I salute you. Thank you for your service. That's right, Rock Queen. Everyone is at their own point. Personally, I feel as long as one is actively working to improve and making progress is a good thing. This is my 2 cents, though. Exactly! Exactly! You know, when I was in recovery and stuff from crack and heroin, right? Well, guess what happened? I relapsed on alcohol. And then I stopped the alcohol back in 2011, right? Adam. Better be careful, you know. So you get high at work? Better be careful with that too. If OSHA ever showed up and gave you a piss test, you would be forget it. Yeah, all right. Mama! Bang, bang, right? Yes, he does. And it's raining more and more, guys. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me here. This is what the Queens Light Brigade's all about. We talk about recovery. We talk about standing up for each other, lifting each other up. Any addiction issues, check me out at Bill. I know I will. Recovery is possible, guys. It is. And life, listen, life isn't a bed of roses at times and stuff, but it sure beats not being 6 feet under. I'm telling you. I should have been dead years ago. Even Boston would know that. It's drizzling here. Vancouver, Canada, what's up? How's the weather out there, huh? Vancouver, Canada. Welcome to the Queens Light Brigade Cyber Love International Hug. How are you? Wait, Mama, you want to be oh, ooh, wow. See the sweat, right? Hi, John. How are you? Mama, do you want to be a moderator? Or no? Up close and personal again. I had that, you know what? I had that Superman curl with that one strand of hair. People will think, hey, is Superman on the stream or what? All right, hold on. All right, wait a minute. I can't, yeah, how many do I have? This is the game. Count rockets pores. But no, I feel like I'm like DeBarge or Prince or Superman with this one strand of hair. Hi, yes, how are you? Well, thank you very much, Sean, and welcome from across the pond. Hi, Michelle. For those that just came in, let me give you a cyber hug. For all that came in just now, hello, and cyber love, welcome, hug. Oh, here we go again. Hello, 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 hello. I see you, yes I do, I see you. Oh, but no, what? Oh my God. Thank you, Michelle. I tried. Now, wait a minute. I had to make Mama a mod. Wait. There you go. You are now a mod at the Queen's Light Brigade. Everybody salute her. Everybody salute her. Wait, on. Hey, Ack. I'll tell you the truth. My mother-in-law did before she passed away. Because she thought it was still her Democratic Party. That's all I'm saying. I love you, Ma. I love you very much. I miss you. Now you have a shield. Show that to your son. I love you. I love you all. I really do. You guys make the stream. It's not me. It's you guys. Oh, I love hugs. Why do you think I give cyber hugs all the time? What's the matter walking? Listen, I'm just me. Okay? What you see is what you get. You know, I'm the real deal. I'm not filtered in any way. You know, I'm living a good life now. I've been off cracking heroin since 2004, alcohol since 2011, and I feel blessed. And for you guys to come in here to build something greater than ourselves, to show the world that recovery is possible, that we can actually stand strong with each other, not get sucked into the darkness, not get blindsided, brainwashed by all the white noise, especially when we're in this space. You know what I'm talking about? Whatever's going on in the world right now doesn't matter. It does not matter. What matters is what's happening right here on this live stream. And Joe says, I am blessed to have come across your channel. You saved me. No, don't. Joe, come here. I'm going to give you a cyber hug, Joe. Joe, cyber love, hug. I'm going to be straight with you. Oh, here we go again with it. You came on here for a reason. You want more for your life. You want better for your life. Like everybody else on this live stream. You took the first steps. Thanks, John. A lot of people think so. Thank you for the compliment. You understand what I'm saying? You took the first steps. We're here to love on you, to support you. It's not just me, Joe. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, right. God forbid if that was true. Then you will be in trouble. You're always welcomed here. You know, I'm just a little part of the cogwheel, the recovery machine. That's all. And God bless you too. And God bless everyone. I am so proud of you guys. So proud of you guys. That we are building something bigger than ourselves. And no politics. That's for another stream. I used to talk about politics, guys. I used to go on my rants and whatever. But you know what? It sucked the life right out of the stream. You know what I'm talking about? But Lord Chaco, how are you? Welcome to the Queen's Light Brigade. Hi, Mitch. Where am I from? I'm originally from Denville, New Jersey. Morris County, New Jersey. And now I'm living the dream in Rocklahoma. I'm glad I got out of Jersey when I did, back in 2017. Whereabouts in the UK, John? Lord Taco, the vibes are immaculate. Why, thank you. Hi, Kev. Nottinghamshire. Is that by Nottingham Forest? Hi, everyone. First time here. Well, welcome, Mitch. Welcome. Mitch, Cyber, welcome hug. Cyber, welcome. How's it going? Hug. There you go. We are a channel of cyber hugs for people that need it. And there's actually, you hear that? Watch me get, like, struck by lightning. I'll be like that. Hey guys, if I go like, you know, there's a problem. I was struck by lightning. Mitch, I hope you stick around. Queen is awesome and knows her shit and what she's talking about. I don't know everything. I don't know everything. I'm not a Ms. Know-It-All. However, there was a time, and this is no joke, there was a time people used to call me Miss AA in the meetings in Morristown, New Jersey. Yeah, but it's all for show, you know. I'm the voice of wisdom. Remember that. I saw you. If you saw me, I I think you would probably give me a big hug. I think you would. Oh, I most definitely. I give hugs to everybody. You can ask Jim. I was going for a test. This was a few years ago because I had to have surgery on my ankle. And I had to have a nuclear heart test. Right? And this was back in 2020. So they put me on the stretcher, in this machine, right? And this technician looked so down, looked so depressed. And I said, "Are you okay?" And she just opened up to me. And she said to me, "It just feels like I've known you for a long time." So somebody came in, so she started the test, right? You know what? And then I got up and I gave her a hug. Because she was going through a hard time with the death of her mother, and she had to take care of her father with Alzheimer's, and her family didn't understand. She wanted to have a vacation and stuff, and she was having a hard time, Do you like cats more than dogs? What do you think, John? What do you think? We have a whole tribe of cats. We have Muskogee, we have Pawnee, we have Kickapoo, we have Lunar, we have Osage, we have Cheyenne. You might, because there's thunder. We had 3 underneath the house too, and they're not part of the tribe though. I'm pushing my luck with the thunder. Pets are good when you have anxiety or depression. It's good to have a pet, right? Where you can just, watch TV and just pet them and maybe go for walks with your dog. And I had a dog named Cody. And my cat Muskogee and all three of us, Cody, Muskogee, and I, we would walk down the driveway like we were the Three Musketeers. So if Cody, my dog, and Muskogee, my cat, got along, why can't everybody else in the world? Right? I'm just saying. And just like here, guys, we're all getting along. We're all here for one purpose. They're in the house. We're all getting along. We're talking about recovery. We're talking about maybe somebody's having problems, in their recovery. We're giving each other support. I just told you, John. 7. 7 in the house. But I know people that had more than 7 in their house, and we're responsible. We got them all fixed. You know what I mean? Sean, Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels says he needs his sunglasses back. I'm not a wrestling fan. I'm really not. Wink, wink. I brought that up, what, a few streams ago. I said, who do I look like? Who do I look like? But I'm not a wrestling fan. I'm really not. Yeah. I used to love them. Oh, man. I'm friends with Sergeant Slaughter. I have friends in the WWE. Like, well, now they're in AEW. Like, Eddie Moore. Like, Eddie Kingston. El Generico is now Sami Zayn in WWE. I don't watch wrestling anymore. I really don't. Yeah, no. Oh my god. I really don't watch wrestling. Well, maybe I do just a little bit. I don't know. Alright, wait a minute. Well, that's good, Mitch. Nothing wrong with that. You got a grandson that cage fights. What, he's in the MMA? Well, why doesn't he throw your son out? Yeah, you shouldn't feed it because he'll come home with you. I should really go in, guys. You hear it rain more and more and more? They say when it's a thunderstorm, right? You shouldn't be underneath the trees. Well, I have a whole canopy of them. So I'm pushing my luck. In Asheville, Pennsylvania. Let me ask you a question, Sean. Have you ever heard of the defunct indie wrestling company called Chikara Pro? But I'm not a wrestling fan. I'm really not. My sister-in-law was the cat lady. Her house, after she died, that's where we got our cats from. Wait, hold on. Oh, I'm sorry, Mitch. Yeah, that's a hard loss, right? Shawn Michael, no. Shawn Michael, no, wait. Shawn White, damn it. Shawn Whitman. He's a jerk. Shawn is a jerk. He is. I can tell you a story about him. Waltman. Sean Waltman. He's a jerk and a half. Yeah, I gotta go in, guys, because I used used to live in Jersey. Yeah, Sean is a jerk. You can tell. You can tell that to him from me. Mike Quackenbush, that founded Chikara Pro, gave Sean Waltman a break. Way back when in 2000, I think 2012, if I'm not mistaken. I really have to get going, guys. I will be back probably, I don't know. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on, guys. I'm trying. Thanks, Carol. God bless you. Yeah, hold on, guys. I love all of you. Thank you for having a rocktastic live stream. This is what the Queens Light Brigade is all about. To uplift each other, to support each other when we're in trouble with our recovery, when we're celebrating recovery, celebrating our milestones and achievements. This is what it's all about. Okay? I might come back on. I might. But I have to get tried and all this stuff. But I love you. Be a human being. Put the word human back in humanity. Do random acts of kindness. Even just by talking, actually talking to people. It'll make a world of difference, guys. And I love you all. Be kind, that's right. I don't know. Be kind, guys. This is Rock Queen 71 coming at you live from my headquarters. The Queens Light Brigade. We're creating something bigger than ourselves. We're creating a wildfire of change. And it's all because of you guys. God bless you. I love you. And I'll see you in the next one.